All right. I hope we all on the same page. Can you hear me? All right. Like I said, I was doing a documentary about racism. The film was about Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein. It was about the courts in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. It was about the Democratic Party and the machine that Governor O'Malley created in 2006, the mom machine. I've been following the mom machine for 13 years. We got letters designed, and we also got like 13 other movies to go along with it. This is one of the storyboards for it. Like I said, this was all about Scott Shellenberger. That toilet in Towson was all about Scott Shellenberger, Governor O'Malley, SunTrust Bank, Bank of America. It was the money tied to the prison industry in your investment portfolio tied to the prison industry in the state of Maryland. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. You incarcerated 650,000 people. And I'm going to show you the money that you made behind that 650,000 people. Then I'm going to show you, just like the 13th Amendment, ALEC, the corporation. We're going to show you the Greater Baltimore Committee that writes the laws to incarcerate Black Baltimore City and Black Baltimore County. We're going to show you about housing, education, incarceration, and the politics behind the policies that you set forth in Maryland. Now, you can dispute anything I say, but everything I say is on court record. I did it so I can't be sued for libel or defamation of character. And I did this long before you locked me up. And all the evidence is in Scott Shellenberger's office. It's called entrapment. I entrapped him with doing his job. And he did his job. He showed what racism looks like. He showed the new face of old Jim Crow. He showed you what being Black and white America is. And we're going to do it right on the silver screen. Now, you can contact Rob Fix. You can contact Governor O'Malley. You can contact Governor Hogan. You can contact any of the people that I named because I got their cards. I got their green cards, and I'm not an immigrant. Now that I got your attention and you read the post, it's the criminalization of poverty. It's about being Black in America. You wrote these laws up with like Jim Crow when somebody was free in freedom in the 1800s. You recreated mass incarceration under the 13th Amendment. It's the militarization of our police department. And like I said, go to Governor Hogan, go to Al Redmer. All this was insured. Read your laws about entrapment. And that's all I did is I entrapped you with enforcing the laws, due process and equal protections. We're going to show you white justice and Black justice in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And we're going to see what about Bobby Zirkin, Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Marilyn Mosby, Judge Turnbull, and the state prosecutor's office. I'm going to show you how you insulate yourself from prosecution. Like I said, it's the criminalization of poverty. I'm a lucky guy because Johnny O asked for an investigation. If it get the investigation or not, like I said, I was making a movie. You between a rock and a hard place. I didn't have the money to finance the movie, so I had to sue you for it. Suing you for it is going to bring attention to it. So we're going to get it one way or the other. You feel me? 2019, we're going to end this where we started this, in a court of law. Go straight to Al Redmer. Go straight to Governor Hogan. And we're going to see if the I-team report this. All right? See that? We're going to see if the I-team report this. Because I don't want no misunderstandings. Y'all locked me up last time I did this because I did this like quietly because it was underground, like the Underground Railroad. But I ain't doing this underground. This is going to be public. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We're going to put this all on social media so it's everybody see. And when I say Chief States Attorney Scott Shellenberger, I want it all. Judge Cox got a writ of certiorari. Johnny Oleski got a writ of certiorari. So let's go to court and finish this where we went to court, where we started it. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages. I'm an independent filmmaker. You was financing the movie. The movie was worth about $150 million. So I'm going to put the numbers out there in a minute. And when I start suing, I'm going to start suing everybody involved. And I'm going to file as an indigent. Under Wayne Right, I got access to the courts. As an indigent, you can't deny me access to the court. And if you destroyed evidence, that means that you're going to become a defendant. If you refuse to furnish the evidence, that means you're going to be a defendant. You're either going to be a defendant or a witness. You make the choice. But when I put that witness list out, that goes from Mayor Pugh all the way down. Everybody who was involved in my incarceration, I had knowledge of it prior to 2011, you're going to be called. Criminalization of poverty. You feel me? I'm going to call the public officials. It's a storyboard. And I'm going to tell my story. Ain't no law against making a movie, but it is a law about kidnapping. You kidnapped me. You stole me from my family, just like slavery. You feel me? I'm going to show you slavery then and slavery now. We've been here for 400 years and we still treat it as property. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation cotton for cocaine and we steal a cash crop. The state of Maryland has investment portfolios tied to the prison industry. And they get a lot of money from black people in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And it's tied to the courts and the fees and the fines in the courts and the bail bondsman's industry. And most of that money is going to your police department. You feel me? So like I said, let's handle your business because I got my shit together. Everybody knows Shorty. You feel me? And everybody signed off on this. You feel me? I didn't twist nobody's arm to sign this piece of paper. You feel me? And I'm submitting this to the OSI submission. This is for my 2019 submission. Oh, let me get this right. You feel me? So until they accept my application or not, I'm going to be exposing the racism and the corruption that exists in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. I'm going to show the good in the hood. I'm going to show the people what they need to see about our politicians that you hide. What you say out your mouth and what you do is two different things. I'm going to pull your card. I ain't got nothing to lose. I got everything to gain. And that makes me dangerous. But when I put that camera on you, click, aim, and shoot, you can't mute it. You can't dispute it. You can't edit it because my shit is raw. 365. I go hard. God bless you. Pray for my enemies. They need it more than I do. So handle your business. Well, mic check you the room. It's my OSI submission. I don't want nobody left out the loop.